Welcome to this episode. We are gonna see how to get started using DaVinci Resolve, edit, and how we can export and all. Just the basic things. This is for beginners, and if you are intermediate, also you can watch this. If you are professional, also these might help you a little bit in a workflow. Okay. So if you are beginners, please take a note of this and make sure you recall it every week. Okay. Let's begin. So after opening DaVinci Resolve 16, you may see local database as your thing. But what are databases? Actually, it will be hidden like this. So this will be the main menu when you start up, and then after going here, you can see the databases. What is databases means? Is the collection of various projects you have done, various clips and all. So it's just like a project overview which has folders of projects or else the projects. So how can you create a database? After clicking here, you can here, then you can click on new database, and here click on create, and you can do two types. One is the disk one is the pros gre sql. Pros gre sql I'll be going in upcoming episodes. In this episode we'll just look on how to do the disk one. You can name anything your database, like I'll just keep it like this. Okay, and then select a directory where you want to make like you want all the files or the projects of this database to be kept in. So after this, after selecting your directory, you can just click on create. It will take some time for making it properly and all. After it's created, now here you can see on the right side of here which is untitled project. So you can just click on this to create a it will be a untitled project, or else you can create a new project over here or the new folder. After this, you land in the cut page. Cut page is a revolutionary page which can do work fast. Like you can do editing very fast using this page. We'll talk about all the pages little later. First, let's see what and all we can how can we import the footages and all. Okay, so how to import footages? Just go to media page, and here already all the drives over here will be visible. Like I have this much drives, it's visible, and you can also drag and drop the footages over here. I'm just gonna drag and drop, and this is where it asks the clip have a different frame rate than the current project settings. So would you like to match your timeline frame rate and the video to format to match? So the default DaVinci Resolve settings is 1080p 24 fps, and if you have shot in 60 fps, it will convert to 24 fps, and if you have recorded in either 4K and all, it will just convert back again to the normal DaVinci Resolve standards. So it's not the standard like common preset. So I'm just gonna leave it at not change. So after this, let's head towards the edit page. So in the edit page here, I'll just introduce to the interface now. Here we have media pool, which is this one, media pool. Effects library is down. You can even add the edit index, which I'll be going in soon in detail later. And this is the sound library. It's a very nice sound library. You can download it from the DaVinci Resolve website, which is blackmagicdesign.com. Okay, so currently we'll add this to one. Okay, so this is the timeline. We can scrub through and all the timeline. Metadata is like when you have recorded, what time was that, what date was that, and what shot was that, and which take was that. If you had fed to it from the camera, or you have added in media pool, I'll discuss that in the future episodes, or else you can check out my previous episode, which is 1 hour long complete. Okay, then here we can see the start timing and the end timing, bit depth, date modified and all, so data levels and all. So it's kind of like full metadata. It's showing how many frames it is, resolution it is, and audio, PCM, 2 channel and all. Okay, then we have the mixer. Then we'll drag this all the footages. Before dragging it, let's create a timeline over here. So right click here in the media pool, and then hover over timelines, and then create new timeline. So if you want to use the default settings, you can use, or else you can click on custom settings and go to format, and here you can choose whatever resolution you want. I'm just gonna do 8K is not possible in my computer, so I'm just gonna do 4K and okay, 4K will be too much. Okay, so it depends upon your needs. Either it may be in 1080p, or in 4K, or else in 8K. Now 12K is also supported in DaVinci Resolve 16, but in 17 versions and all, up to 32K 120 FPS has been supported by the software. Okay, so then the frame rate will keep it normal 29.97, and then mismatch resolution files, like if you have 720p file, you can just you can tell the software like scale the entire image to fit, or else if you have 4K file, you can downscale, you can tell the software to downscale to scale to fit, like that. And then click on create. So after clicking on create, you can add your footages. Okay, after adding your footages, okay, I'll add 2 3 there are many ways to add the footages. You can add either like this, or else you can hover over here, or you can insert overwrite means it will overcome over here. Okay, and fit to fill. Okay, just it replaces the whole thing. And then there are many options like append at triple override and all. These and all are the normal ones. Okay, these are all the options which you get. See, you can place it on top also, like that. Various options are there. Okay, so you can import it using like that. Okay, then we have the cut tool over here, or the blade tool. So A is the select tool, keyboard shortcut A, and B is for blade tool, selection tool. And then wherever you want to cut, like I don't need this much part. Okay, you can cut it over here and just A delete. Okay, it's little bit fast. Okay, okay, so it's like that. And here are some tools which will help you to trim. Okay, and then now let's come to the effects panel. So in effects panel, there are video transitions, audio transitions, titles, generator effect, open effects, audio effects, ferret effects, VST effects. So these are all the fusion effects. Okay, these are all the effects present in the effects panel, effects library. So if you want to add a transition like cross dissolve, so if you want to add transition, you can just drag and drop over to the here. Okay, and it will see, it's the transition is like that. Okay, you can add it in start or at the end, like that. There are many fusion transitions, and in DaVinci Resolve 17 it's more fusion effects have been added, and those are very nice. And most of them have asked me why have I not upgrade to DaVinci Resolve 17 yet. The main reason is it is still in beta, so I want the stable version of it. So beta version, it may be like testing and all, which I like. Okay, but I need the stable version of the DaVinci. When it releases, I'll just switch to DaVinci Resolve 17. Okay, then these are the audio transition. If you want to audio transition, like you can add this transition. And then here are the titles. So titles means the heading bars or the lower text, or anything related to text can be added here, subtitles and all. Okay, so for example, let's add this over here to the layer 2, and let's go to the inspector. So inspector is inspector. Okay, it's an inspector. So it checks, it gives us the option of all the things which we can control for the video. Okay, for the video or the text or the Fusion comp or anything like that. So here I'm just gonna add new shot. Sorry, shot. And then bottom one I'll add I'll just put random. You can even choose the font, font face, like just how you do in Word, right? You know Word, so it's like that. Okay, I'm just going to turn off my cam. And then here you can see many options like drop, shadow, stroke, and background. These are all the known options from the Word. If you have learnt Word in 6th standard to 9th standard, you will be remembering this all these controls. If you haven't, no problem, you'll get to know soon. Okay. Then we have generators, which I'll be going discussing in the next one, because these are little bit okay, but I'll discuss one of the generator, which is solid color. So you can add a solid color over here, and let's choose the color somewhat to blue. And okay, one minute, I did not select. Okay, you can have a pink background. Didn't you know that? You could be knowing, but here is the option: solid color, and you can add it. Okay. And then we have the filters over here. Filters, what is filters? Not your Instagram post filters. Okay, it's kind of a bit different. Here no face tracking and all is used, just like box blur, and then things kind of like that. Here you can see in the open effects, if you inspector over here, see. See, like have you seen Three Idiots? In the start there will be like Vinod Chopra films, it will be kind of like boxy blur. Have you seen that? So it's kind of like that. Coming down here, resolve effect colors. Here are the color transformations and color stabilizer, color space transform, dehaze, gamut limiter, invert color option is nice. Creepy look. sorry, I am in a mood. Okay, so dehaze, you can just pop the color in just a matter of seconds. Okay, then there are many color plate, which we'll be discussing in the next upcoming episodes and all. So here are some effects. You can even add camera shake. That is my weight, you know that? Hey, I'm coming back. Yeah. You can do something like that, crazy one. Okay, so here and all you got to know. So if the footage is not stabilized and you want to stabilize, you can head over to Fusion tab, or else there is a shortcut in the cut page. So you can select the footage over here and then just click on right click and click on change speed. Okay, I know you are, see. Okay, I know we are about to stabilize, but all the tools are here. So this is the position adjustment tool, and here it's crop, and here is the audio levels, and here is the speed, here is the stabilizer and lens correction. You can stabilize it over here. Bam, that was fast. This is the composite, like opacity, how much you want, add or like that. It's like that. Okay, and one more thing, many people will get confused between brightness or brightness and opacity. Both are not same. Okay, both are 100% not same, but it's not the same, because opacity is the see-through things like translucent, transparent, and things like that. Okay, then when it comes to brightness, it's the nit level, or how much bright it is. Like when you see your iPhone, turn up the brightness very much, your friend will get like, yeah, what is this so much brightness? It's like that. Okay. And coming over to export in cut page, there are two types we can export the footages. One is through cut page and one is through deliver page. So here we can click on quick export in the corner, and here if you want to directly upload to YouTube, you can upload from here, but first you need to configure it in DaVinci Resolve, which I'll be going to explain in next episode. Okay. And then here is H264, so I'm just gonna export in H264 timeline 1. It's exporting. It's damn exporting. Okay, it's damn exported. Sorry for that delay. You can export it from here, or else you can go to the deliver page, where you will have lots of formats to export from. There are lots of formats. You can even export to a Premiere project, Premiere Pro project, even Avid AAF format, which is the Media Composer format. Even the Pro Tools you can export for Pro Tools. Even Final Cut Pro from here, if you want to do so. You can even import from all the softwares. Okay. And here there is an option same like like YouTube, Vimeo, H264. Then we have many formats over here, which will be kinda okay when you are intermediate. Okay. So here you can just click on YouTube. I'm just gonna do here is the option directly upload to YouTube. You can do that. I'm just gonna write hi, test footage. Yep, that's the correct answer. I'll upload it in private because you know whether some mistake or thumbnail you want to upload. You can add a title over here, like, and you can browse your file location. So you can choose a file location and then add to render queue and click on start rendering. Sit back and relax for 30,000 hours. No, it depends upon your computer which you are using, with which graphics card you are using, with which CPU you are using. Yep. Even you can add a custom music to this, like from Epidemic Music. Epidemic Music is the best library for creators like you. So make sure you click the link in the description below and sign up for Epidemic Music. Hope you have a great time there, and this was the quiet ending of this episode. So let's see okay, one minute. So if anything is there like doubts and all, okay, it is showing me upload failed. Don't comment me on that, because I haven't added here this one in preferences. See here, I needed to sign in, so I have not signed in. You can sign in just going by DaVinci Resolve, preferences, then system, internet accounts. You can add over here. Okay. So thank you for watching, guys. This was a short, very short, I guess so, because it's too much time over here recorded. It's showing around 30 minutes. So I hope you like this episode and hope you have learned something from me. And make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon. And one more thing I saw from my analytics is that many people have not subscribed. That is the first one. Nobody press the bell icon. I'm just crying from inside. I'm crying from inside. Please, bell icon. After clicking on bell icon, all, please, not personalized. Dhanyavadam. Evam Shubham Dinam. Please comment any doubts or what you want to see from me in the future. Okay. Thank you, guys. Video in the